Air combat gaming just hit its greatest era ever. New releases, hidden gems, and one game dropping this year that could change everything. Here are the 10 best air combat games you need right now. What if a first-person drone shooter got the roguelike treatment? That's Firehawk FPV, Drone Fighter. You pilot advanced FPV combat drones through intense missions where death sends you back to base, but your tech, skills, and arsenal grow with every run. Real drone physics, genuine FPV controls, and that addictive upgrade loop make this one surprisingly hard to put down. Modern Warfare has never felt this personal.
Remember Desert Strike? Cleared Hot is its unhinged, physics-powered love child. You're a rogue helicopter pilot named Travis, because of course you are, and you can pick up nearly anything with your magnetic rope. Fuel barrels, enemy soldiers, even missiles mid-flight. With 97% positive reviews on Steam and a chaotic grin permanently plastered on its face, this is the most fun you'll have in a cockpit that's technically broken every rule of aviation. Everspace 2 takes air combat into the stars and never looks back. It's an open-world space shooter blending tight arcade dogfighting with deep RPG progression, jaw-dropping environments, and a story that actually respects your intelligence. No procedural filler, every zone is handcrafted, every fight is dynamic. If you've ever wanted a space combat game that feels like a blockbuster movie you actually get to play, this is it. Made by a tiny indie team, Project Wingman punches so far above its weight class, it's almost embarrassing for big studios. Heavily inspired by the Ace combat formula, fictional world, arcade-style jet combat, melodramatic story, it delivers intense dogfights, excellent mission variety, and a surprisingly emotional narrative. If you're waiting for Ace Combat 8 and need something to fill the void right now, this is your answer. Modern Warships is the game that refuses to be just one thing. Yes, it's a naval combat game, but you can also hop into carrier-based jets and helicopters mid-battle, switching roles on the fly. With 200-plus modern and prototype vehicles, cross-platform multiplayer now available on PC via Steam, and non-stop content updates, it fills a very specific niche. Epic, accessible naval and air warfare without the textbook-sized manuals. Nuclear Option is what happens when a one-person dev team decides to build a near-future air combat game with physics-based flight, strategic battlefield AI, combined arms warfare across land, sea, and sky, and then adds actual nuclear weapons. It sits at 95% overwhelmingly positive on Steam for a reason. The Conquest mode alone, where wars evolve dynamically around your decisions, is worth the price of admission. Love it or loathe it, War Thunder remains the single most ambitious military vehicle game ever made. Hundreds of historically accurate aircraft, from World War I biplanes to modern stealth jets, across dozens of nations, with flight models and damage systems that go deep enough to satisfy serious sim fans. The grind is real and the monetization is aggressive, but nothing else on the planet offers this sheer volume of aerial combat. Free to download, endlessly playable. From the team behind War Thunder comes Aces of Thunder, and this time they stripped out the grind entirely. One flat price, no microtransactions. Just 20-plus beautifully recreated World War I and World War II aircraft, physically accurate flight and damage models, and a VR experience so immersive reviewers describe it as genuinely dizzying. Drop into the cockpit of a Spitfire, a Bf-109, or the Red Baron's legendary Fokker DR-1. If you want the real thing, the gold standard of World War II flight simulation, IL-2 Sturmovik Battle of Stalingrad is where you go. Painstakingly accurate flight physics, richly modeled aircraft from the Eastern Front, and immersive campaign missions that put you in the middle of history's most brutal air war. Every rivet, every stall, every bullet hole matters here. It's demanding, it's unforgiving, it's absolutely worth every hour you pour into it. 7 years of waiting, 30 years of franchise history, and the result looks like nothing short of a revolution. Ace Combat 8, Wings of Theve, was unveiled at the Game Awards 2025 to a near-deafening response, and for good reason. Built on Unreal Engine 5, with a proprietary cloud engine called Cloudly, set in the fictional Strange Real universe in July 2029, this is the first Ace Combat title designed from the ground up for current-generation hardware. A 10,000 square kilometer dogfight map, cross-platform PvP and co-op, first-person cinematics, over 30 aircraft, and a story about a pilot ordered to become a legend, whether they want to or not.